Tory Lanez in 2020 was the rapper who entertained the masses when coronavirus kept everyone indoors. And when it seemed like he would ride on that wave to end the year on a high with an album in sight, he went open season in a birthday party. The Say It singer was charged in connection to Megan Thee Stallion's shooting last year, despite claiming his innocence and labeling the Houston rapper a liar. He went further to clear his name on his Daystar album, something that earned him the fury of fans. As of today, he continues to be one of the most divisive figures in hip-hop. Tory Lanez continued to hit the headlines for the wrong reasons. The 29-year-old rapper is now being accused of violating a protective order to stay away from Megan Thee Stallion when he made a surprise appearance during the Baby set at the Rolling Loud Music Festival in Miami, Florida last month. Born in Toronto, Canada, the singer took the name Tory Lanez as a tribute to Notorious B.I.G. He's a child of a missionary who moved from one city to another. Now it seems with his recent violation of the law, there's a huge possibility that he's moving to jail. Before we get into all that, let's take a trip down memory lane and see where it all went wrong for the rapper. We'll of course begin from 2020, the year of mixed fortunes for the Canadian singer. The rise of Tory Lanez. In the last decade, Tory Lanez made a name for himself in the music industry. The Canadian rapper and singer, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, released his first mixtape in 2009. After a couple of hit singles from Say It to Love, he's been steadily rising to the top. His meteoric rise to stardom hasn't been without drama. He's feuded with different artists and even fellow Canadian Drake. It took time, but Drizzy, who initially snubbed him, brought him out at the 8th annual OVO Fest. With acknowledgement from a heavyweight and Drake himself, everything was set in stone for Tory Lanez to establish himself as a dominant force in the industry. At least that's what we thought when he stole our heart with his Instagram show last year. Quarantine Radio became one of the biggest Instagram entertainment shows of the pandemic. The Canadian broke all kinds of Instagram live records in the run-up to his latest project, the new Toronto 3. The rapper welcomed celebrity guests, including Drake, Chris Brown, Future Nemesis, and Megan Thee Stallion. At some point, he was temporarily shut down after violating Instagram's community guidelines. That didn't stop the movement, as people looked up to his page as a shining light in the dark period of the pandemic. Not a single soul would have predicted what was to follow 5 months later. Tory Lanez had fans turn on him with the same epic proportion they had for him during his hunting days. We're not sure what happened at Kylie Jenner's birthday party, but what we've come to know is that Tory isn't going to be getting any birthday invite from now on. The rapper made a huge mistake when he took aim at the biggest newcomer in the rap game, Megan Thee Stallion. Shooting of the Stallion. Upon attaining a level of superstardom in the music industry, there's a guarantee that there'll be opposition that'll enter your life. Tory Lanez had a fair share of his. Lanez had notable beefs with rappers and record labels, ranging from the not too serious to the all too serious. His altercation with Megan Thee Stallion sparked attention within the hip-hop community. As the events unfolded, it was nearly impossible for fans to agree on one thing. In the month of August last year, Megan Thee Stallion revealed that Tory Lanez was the gunman who shot her at a pool party hosted by Kylie Jenner. This immediately sent the internet into a frenzy as the body singer revealed she was shot in the foot. In an Instagram live video, Megan explained that Lanez's publicist was intentionally plotting to spread false information about the alleged shooting, for which she was hospitalized and had to do surgery. All this occurred while Megan Thee Stallion was enjoying chart-topping success with rapper Cardi B for their single WAP. The music video hadn't even come out yet. Meanwhile, Lanez was arrested on a charge of carrying a concealed weapon and not for allegedly shooting Megan. He eventually got released on a $35,000 bail. The Los Angeles Police Department had problems locating witnesses who would help in their investigation. Apparently, there were a lot of people from the anti-snitch movement at that pool party. The difficulties in finding the facts caused different versions of what really happened to emerge. Some reports said that Megan's injuries resulted from broken glass and not a gunshot wound. In her Instagram video, Megan, who was not gonna snitch, admitted that she didn't tell the police what happened, explaining that she thought the LAPD was aggressive. "I didn't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they're saying that," Megan continued in the video. "When the police came, because the neighbors called the police, I'm scared. All this going on with the police, I didn't want to die. I didn't want police to shoot me because there's a with a gun in the car with me." She submitted her case to the public. Megan wasn't done with the stories as she brought more to light. According to another Instagram live, Megan claimed that she was in Tory Lanez's car with him, his bodyguard, and her friend, and that the four were arguing. Megan, who was seated at the front, left the car. She alleged that Lanez shot her through the car's back window. Megan insisted that rumors she had hit Lanez were untrue. She dismissed the theory that the shooting didn't relate to Lanez's rumored romantic interest in Kylie Jenner. According to TMZ, Megan originally told the police that she had cut her foot on glass. While LA prosecutors didn't give much information in their press release announcing charges against Lanez, their statement on the case appears to be a reflection of Megan's claims. And how did their colleagues reply to the whole saga? Industry response. The Megan shooting prompted a range of responses since it happened. Even the rapper herself wasn't exempted from public scrutiny. The incident had radio silence from hip-hop's biggest players, distasteful jokes on social media about Megan, and support for her from others in the music industry. Few have also spoken out in support of Tory Lanez, since Megan claimed he was the one who shot her. The row also reignited the talk of misogyny in the hip-hop community. Megan tweeted, "Black women are so unprotected, and we hold so many things in to protect the feelings of others without considering our own." Nearly a week after the shooting. It might be funny to y'all on the internet, and just another messy topic for you to talk about, but this is my real life, and I'm real life hurt and traumatized. Here's a breakdown of where everyone stands. Halle Berry. Support for Megan traveled outside the music industry when Catwoman herself, Halle Berry, tweeted on August 21st, "Peace, protection, respect for all black women. Always," she wrote. "At the Stallion, we stand with you. This hashtag protect black women." Michael B. Jordan. Black Panther actor Michael B. Jordan also lent his support for Megan on August 21st. "Meg, I admire your courage and applaud you for speaking up," he wrote. "We must support black women, protect black women, and believe black women." T.I. Rapper T.I. wasn't diplomatic with his words during an Instagram Live, emphasizing, "If Lanez had shot Megan," he said, "how in the f you shoot a girl in a bikini?" He continued, "Under no circumstances should any man be accepted for shooting a black woman or any woman." T.I. went on to address Lanez. "Tory, you need to say something," he added. Some celebrities took the chance to show their comic side, something that didn't go down with the public. One of such was Chrissy Teigen. Days after Megan lashed out at Drea Michelle for joking about the shooting, Chrissy Teigen tweeted her own insensitive joke. "I have a Megan Thee Stallion joke, but it needs to be twerked on," she wrote. Fans quickly communicated their displeasure, calling her out for choosing to joke about the shooting. Teigen added, "I'll delete it because you guys are so annoying. Just unfollow me, you absolute tools." She later backtracked, tweeting a proper apology. Addressing Megan, she added, "Making anyone feel reminded of a terrible time or letting you guys down sucks more than anything to me, so I'm sorry to Megan and anyone who thought this was about the incident at all." She made her account private for a period after her apology. Some other celebrities decided to stay mute on the issue, especially the accused himself, Tory Lanez. Lanez, who was accused of shooting Megan, was arrested on a weapons charge on July 12 and subsequently released on bail. He didn't make an official statement throughout the whole incident. "We're not commenting right now," his lawyer, Jim Lewis, told Vulture. Regarding speculation that Tory Lanez, a Canadian, had been deported, Lewis said, "That's apparently he had other plans." Tory Lanez released a new album called Daystar, which is essentially all about Megan Thee Stallion's claims that he shot her. He maintains his innocence on the album. "How the fuck you get shot in your foot? Don't hit no bones or tendons," he sings in Money Over Fallouts. Throughout Daystar, Tory Lanez repeatedly makes reference to the backlash against him, mentions Megan's Instagram Live comments about him, and generally references cancel culture. It's been a year since the alleged shooting happened, with a lot of back and forth between everyone. And when it looked like the matter had died down, Tory Lanez got himself involved in some more serious trouble. Lanez at it again. Last October, Tory Lanez was scheduled to be arraigned in a Los Angeles court. The arraignment was postponed. The rapper reportedly attended the hearing in November via telephone. At the hearing, the judge issued a protective order ruling that Tory Lanez could not contact or come within 100 yards of Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez is now being accused of violating that protective order to stay away from Megan Thee Stallion when he made a surprise appearance during the Baby set at the Rolling Loud Music Festival in Miami, Florida. Now, prosecutors want to see his bail revoked. Prosecutors believe that Tory got within 100 yards of Megan at the festival. A source revealed that he and the Baby even tried to rush the stage while the 26-year-old hot girl summer rapper was performing her set. The surprise appearance took place during the Baby's headline set, during which the musician went on a homophobic rant. In the shocking speech, the rapper yelled into the crowd, "If you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of these deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up." His rant landed him in serious trouble as he suffered a Tory Lanez style backlash. The Baby himself, the troublemaker, has had issues with Megan. After his collaboration with Tory Lanez, the Baby retweeted a fan's joke about Lanez shooting Megan last summer. "I guess at the Baby and at Tory Lanez cool now because they shot somebody and don't have to do no jail time," the fan tweeted. The Baby immediately claimed that the retweet was an error, tweeting, "I don't know what type of Illuminati Twitter got going on. I ain't retweet nothing but ball if I want to promo." Megan addressed the situation on Twitter, saying, "Support me in private and publicly do something different. These industry men are very strange," she wrote. "This situation ain't no damn beef, and I really wish people would stop downplaying it like it's some internet for likes and retweets." The Baby never backing down, told Megan not to let these folks get the best of you. He also added, stand on what you stand on without feeling like I'm against you. Megan replied, my stance hasn't changed at all, yours has. The baby choosing to collaborate on Tory Lanez isn't shocking. Both artists are cut from the same cloth. Controversies are never far away from these rappers. Tory Lanez added violating court orders to his portfolio is proof of this. The protective order in place stated that Lanez must completely stay away from the Grammy Award-winning performer. Prosecutors in the case allegedly want the judge to revoke Tory's bail, which automatically ensures that he stays behind bars until the trial. The other option they're proposing is for the cost of his bail to be increased.